Intro. Hey everyone, and welcome back. If you love the magic of Christmas but hate the idea of blowing your budget, you've come to the right place. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate your whole house for Christmas without spending a fortune. We'll use mainly items you already have, a few thrifty finds, and a handful of simple DIYs that pack a big punch. And yes, you can pull this off with photos that could come from any cozy living room, hallway, kitchen, or porch. The visuals you'll see are generic, familiar scenes that help you picture the vibe in your own home. Visual cue. A bright, cozy living room with a bare Christmas tree and soft lighting. Segment 1. Start with a plan and a palette. Let's start with a plan. Before you lift a single ornament, decide on a color palette that feels warm and festive. Think classic red and green, or go for warm neutrals with gold or copper accents. This helps everything feel cohesive, even if you mix in pieces you already own. For the visuals, imagine a photo of a simple color-matched living room, a neutral sofa, a tree with a few ornaments, and a single accent color carried across cushions and a throw. Take stock of what you have: garlands, ribbons, pine cones, candles, ribbons, a stack of old Christmas cards, or decorative bowls. You'd be surprised what you can repurpose. If you don't have enough, look for multi-purpose pieces that can travel from room to room. Think a garland that can wrap a stair railing and also frame a doorway. Visual cue. Close up on a handmade garland using popcorn and cranberries, a few pine cones, and simple fairy lights. Segment 2. The living room, the anchor space. The living room is often the anchor for Christmas decorating. Start with the tree as the focal point, but you don't need a big, expensive tree to make an impact. If you have a smaller tree or even a stylish faux tree you already own, dress it with minimal extras. A few favorite ornaments, some homemade felt bows, and a string of warm white lights. If you don't have a tree, consider creating a smaller centerpiece tree by clustering a few branches in a vase and hanging tiny ornaments on them. Lighting is everything. A string of lights creates the mood. Place them behind a sheer curtain for a soft glow, or drape them along the mantel for a frame of twinkling warmth. Add texture with a chunky knit throw, a couple of velvet cushions, and a simple tray of pine cones and candles. The visuals show a gorgeously lit mantel with a garland, a few red candles, and a bowl of glass ornaments, effortless and cozy. Visual cue. A mantel with garland, fairy lights, and red candles. A thrift store centerpiece on a coffee table. Segment 3. Entryway and porch. Welcome with charm. First impressions count. In the entry, keep it simple but inviting. A garland along the banister, a few metallic ornaments tucked into a glass vase, and a small potted evergreen can set the tone. If you have a wreath, place it on the door, but don't clutter it with too many extras. Classic, clean looks often feel more expensive than they are. For the porch, you can create warmth with a couple of lanterns or a statement lantern with battery-powered LED candles. A doormat with a festive message, and perhaps a chalkboard sign with a friendly greeting, completes the look without costing much. Visuals here show a front porch with garland wrapped around the railing, a wreath on the door, and a warm glow from lanterns. Visual cue. Porch photo with basic greenery and a soft glow from battery candles. Segment 4. Kitchen and dining. Cozy, not cluttered. The kitchen and dining area can be festive without feeling cluttered. Use a simple table runner, perhaps a neutral color with a single stripe of a festive hue. A few sprigs of evergreen tucked into a jar or mason glass centerpiece can be stunning in its simplicity. For place settings, you don't need new china or expensive linens. You can fold cloth napkins with a tiny ribbon or use handmade name tags on craft paper, personal and inexpensive. Centerpiece ideas. A low, wide bowl filled with pine cones, citrus slices dried in an oven, and a few cinnamon sticks tied with twine. These DIY touches smell amazing and look seasonal without breaking the bank. In the visuals, imagine a dining table with a rustic centerpiece, soft lighting, and a few well-placed bulbs around the room. Visual cue. Close-up of a centerpiece with pine cones, dried orange slices, and cinnamon sticks. Segment 5. The bedroom. Soft, relaxing holiday vibes. Bedrooms should feel warm and restful, not overwhelmed. String a delicate line of lights behind the headboard, or drape a garland along the dresser. Use soft textures, the knit throw, a velvet pillow, and a scented candle to create a cozy, holiday mood where you actually want to unwind. If you have space, add a small tree or a branch arrangement in a vase with a few lights. The footage could show a calm bedroom with warm lighting, a slim Christmas tree in a corner, and a few tasteful ornaments. Visual cue: a serene bedroom scene with warm lighting and a small decorative tree. Segment 6. The bathroom. Tiny touches, big impact. Even the bathroom can feel festive without much effort. A simple garland on the edge of the mirror, a scented candle, and a small holiday-themed hand towel can do the trick. You can also display a couple of mini ornaments on a shelf, or place a decorative tray with soaps in festive shapes. The visuals show a clean bathroom with a few holiday touches and a gentle scent in the air. Safety note: choose battery-operated candles or LED lights in bath areas and never leave flames unattended. Segment 7. Kids' spaces and playful touches. If you have kids, involve them in easy, safe decorating ideas. Paper snowflakes on the windows, reindeer made from cotton balls, or a string of lights they helped hang can be incredibly rewarding and budget-friendly. The images might show a kid-friendly desk area with a DIY ornament and a small, inexpensive countdown calendar made from envelopes or a printable grid. Visual cue: child-friendly craft corner with simple paper crafts and string lights. Segment 8. Thrift shop and DIY wins. One of the strongest budget levers is thrifting. You can often find quality decor pieces at a fraction of their original price. Look for jars, glass bowls, or metal trays that can be cleaned up and repurposed as chic holiday centers. DIY touches, like painting a thrifted vase with white snow accents or wrapping plain bottles with burlap and twine, can transform cheap items into holiday-ready decor. Images you'll see include a thrift store find repurposed as a centerpiece, a can of spray snow on a glass candle holder, and a rustic wooden tray dressed for Christmas. Segment 9. Natural elements and seasonal fragrance. Nature provides free or low-cost decor that looks incredibly festive. Pine branches, eucalyptus, citrus, cinnamon, and dried orange slices bring scent and color. Create a simple garland from greenery you gather outside, when allowed and safe, or fill bowls with citrus and cinnamon sticks for color and aroma. These elements are timeless and photogenic in any room. Visual cue: natural elements like pine branches, orange slices, and cinnamon sticks in a simple display. Segment 10. Lighting strategies that count. Lighting makes or breaks the mood. Use warm white LEDs, a mix of fairy lights, and a few well-placed lamps to soften the room. Avoid overcluttering with too many bright sources. You want layers of light, a gentle glow near seating, a brighter focal point on the tree or mantle, and a few accent lights to highlight textures like garlands and garland-wrapped mantles. A simple lighting plan can be visualized as a tree lit softly, a mantle halo, and table lamps casting warm pools of light. Segment 11. Quick budget breakdown and a sample plan. Let's talk numbers, but practically. Suppose you already own the tree and most ornaments. You might spend little on new items: a roll of burlap or ribbon, a few pine cones, some string lights, and a handful of inexpensive greenery. A practical budget might be under $50 for a large living room refresh, under $20 for a small entry touch, and under $30 for dining space accents. The key is to reuse, repurpose, and strategically place a few new pieces to maximize impact. The visuals here show a simple, repeating pattern. A few new items integrated with what you already have, creating a cohesive look without overspending. Segment 12. Final recap and encouragement. If you take away one idea, let it be this: you don't need to buy a lot to make a lot of difference. Consistency, texture, and warmth, small elements that work together, will transform your home. You can mix heirloom pieces with inexpensive finds, layer textures, and use lighting to tie everything together. The photos in this video illustrate how a house can feel festive and cozy with minimal outlay, and how you can adapt these ideas to your own space. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder. Save your favorite ideas in a checklist, swap around items seasonally, and don't be afraid to experiment. Your home's Christmas story should reflect who you are, not just store-bought perfection. If you enjoyed this approach, hit the like button, subscribe for more thrifty, stylish ideas, and share your own budget decorating wins in the comments. I love seeing how you make Christmas yours. Closing. Thanks for watching. If you're curious to go deeper, I've got a printable, room-by-room budget-friendly decorating checklist linked below. It outlines the exact items to gather, a simple shopping plan, and a timeline to get your home ready before guests arrive. Happy decorating, and may your holidays be bright, cozy, and affordable. And remember, the best decorations are the ones that make your home feel warm and inviting, not the ones that break the bank.